Alright, so going into Toysrus, try and do at least somewhat of a shop with me today. I'm going to a few stores, getting some stuff for my daughter's birthday. So I do live in Canada, so here we do still have Toysrus. I think this is the first time I've gone without my daughter, so this will be very interesting. Might be more relaxing, we will see. Let's see what they got. Okay, so they had an LOL doll section at the front. This was $149. It comes with 12 balls. I think it's supposed to be like a Christmas advent, 12-day advent calendar. Then they had this giant house. They had the airplane. That house is really very giant. Don't know if that's necessary, but they had a whole bunch of new LOL dolls. I guess they have the music ones that are brand new. So they had a section at the front. This has 12 exclusive dolls inside, has 70 plus things. Then they had a new section. I guess they redid a section. So this was they had a bunch of like Disney plush that I've never seen before. They didn't really have plushes before, at my Toysrus at least. So this is their plush section. They had these, which I'm not really sure if those are Squishmallows or not. I don't know, but they were very cute. Again, all of this was brand new. So they had Simpson, then they had a bunch more Disney stuffed animals. The dolls were $12.99. The small ones were $12.99, and they had a bunch of different characters. They had Snow White, Ariel, Belle. Then these are just a bunch of stuffed animals that I've never seen these before. So they don't really have stuffed animals, or they didn't before. Then this is Super Mario Brothers, which I thought was very neat. I believe those are Squishmallows, I think. I don't know, they kind of look like Squishmallows. Then they had a bunch of these pets. They are talking pets. They're called Fur Real. They have a bunch of different ones. Dinosaurs and unicorns and normal ones. My daughter has one and she loves it, so they do make great Christmas gifts, especially if your kid wants a pet and you don't want to get one. Then they had these are great Christmas gifts as well for little kids. It helps them learn, and it is actually very educational. My niece has them and it really helped her a lot. The Little People were currently on sale for 20% off. So if the ones that are $34.99 and up are 20% off, so great time to stock up. Again, these are great for little kids, the Little People, and for babies, they're great to play with. This was on clearance for $11.88 for my daughter. Then they had some advent calendars, but these were literally the only ones that I saw. This is kind of their doll section. So this is You and Me, and then the other side they had a bunch of accessories, which I felt interesting, and they actually had like a pack of diapers for the babies that were behind me, which I thought was very funny. Then these are great for little older kids. My daughter's too young, but they're great for like an activity, to get them an activity as opposed to just a toy, something that they can do. The hair color I thought about getting for my daughter, but I just thought she's a little too young. But it's great to get them something, especially if they're artistic. You can get them something that they can make and keep. Then this, so the nail art one I actually did get for my daughter. I honestly would say pass. especially for $16.99. Not really worth it. Just get them regular nail polish from the store. But the lip maker bombs and stuff like that I thought were really neat. Then this is the Barbie section. So they had redone my Toysrus. So like this is, a lot of the stuff was new. They have Barbies now for everything. The space one was definitely new. The Space Discovery, I thought that was very neat. And definitely a great toy. These ones apparently are new. It's a color change. The color change is very neat for kids, so it's a great thing to get them because you put them in water and it changes color. Then this is like a unicorn styling head, so if they're into like makeup and stuff like that, that would be a great gift. They can style the horse. Then they do have a princess and a horse at the very top, and of course the Barbie car at $36.99. They had these that were on clearance for $6.98. It's like a little mystery Barbie box. Their clearance is all, this they had little babies, which I thought were really cute. Their clearance is all like in the middle. This is like the new Cabbage Patch section. That I actually like the design more now than they used to be. This is the big giant Barbie house. I believe it was like $249. Massive, 75 pieces. But they do have like a slightly smaller one right next to it, which is $149. So if you have a smaller house, then the smaller one is definitely just as good. This, I guess, is a girl on YouTube, Diana. I know that my daughter has watched her before. And then they had a bunch of Harry Potter stuff. If you like Harry Potter and that's your thing, they had this is like a house. They had the hat, the sorting hat, the owl. I had these little figures for $39.99, which I believe you get all of the figures. And then this one for $39.99, which has even more figures, but they're really, really small. So it depends on who you're getting it for. If it's a kid, maybe get them the bigger ones, harder to lose. Then they had like bigger dolls and wands up at the top. This is their Polly Pocket section. So the Polly Pockets are actually on sale right now for 20% off, at least when I was going in. The helicopter I thought was really neat, so I might end up getting that for her. This is like a birthday cake. I did get it for my daughter. She thought it was really cool. I love Polly Pockets. She loves Polly Pockets, but the little people are so small, so you can get little people just by itself, so you can have extra ones for when they lose the other ones. This I thought was neat because Polly Pockets seemed like they were bigger, and it had a lot of accessories in it. And then that I thought was also very pretty. It was like a fairy castle thing. This is all their Disney princess items. So this is like a Cinderella, and then I believe the inside has all of that stuff. They had some little figures, but actually not a lot of little figures, which is why I went there. This is like a villain princess collection, so you have the princess and then the villain at the bottom. This is princess comics, so it's like a mystery pack. A lot of them on the back showed what was in the mystery pack, I believe. So not really a mystery. They had some styling heads and a bunch of different Barbies. At the bottom they had all of the Barbies, so if you don't have any of them, that's a great set to get. Then this is just a bunch of little stuff and Disney Princesses Frozen. A lot of Frozen 2 stuff is still left. These princess boxes were on clearance for $3.78. So a lot of their clearance is just inside the section, so definitely keep your eyes out when you're in the section to look for the clearance stuff, because it's not in its own clearance section by itself. This was also on clearance for $9.18, which is a weird price, but again, definitely look in your sections very clearly because their clearance is kind of hidden at the moment. They had a bunch of different costumes. And then crowns and tiaras, which I ended up getting one for my daughter. She thought it was really cute. If your daughter likes dress up things, then definitely go and check them out. They had some princess crowns that they had Sleeping Beauty there, and they had 2 more at the front that were slightly different, but not a lot of selection left. They have an LOL doll section. This is like a Boss collection, which I thought was really neat. I've definitely never seen that one before. Then this is just some of the LOL doll stuff that they have. This is like a present, $44.99. Again, those are the 12 balls, so you can do 12 balls of Christmas. Then I went to Party City just very briefly. Most of their costumes, the wall was like that. So this is some of their costumes they had. They did have some selection like out on the wall currently with accessories. So this was the section they had. This was Minnie Mouse. They had like Minnie Mouse. They had Mickey. They had Ursula, which was very neat, but most of their costumes are on this wall like this, and they're just pictures. So I'm not really sure if you like order it or you like go to the desk and talk with them, I believe is how it works. You go to the desk and ask about them, about what number you want, and I'm assuming that they bring it out or maybe they order it for you. And then they did have like these giant scissors, which were actually really big, and a bunch of these like horror decorations. So if you're doing a haunted house, they definitely have a bunch of stuff that is great for that kind of thing. Then they had some great. So that's pretty much all. Thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely and fantastic day, and definitely for watching.